Hey guys, how are y'all today? I hope everybody's good. Please watch till the end. It helps me out, it helps the channel out. And like I've said before, this is your channel just as much as it is mine. If it succeeds, then you succeed. Anyways, getting back to the video, please watch till the end. It'll be very interesting. Netflix put out a movie last year, guys, last year, called White Noise. It's on the screen. That's the cover for it. Now, Netflix puts out movies all the time. We know this. And we also know that The Sims, the cartoon, The Sims, has been for years, been predicting things that happen in real life, or similar. They are very similar to what happens in real life. And it says The Simpsons has been largely credited for predicting many current events correctly, years in advance. The light-hearted series has shocked viewers time and time again for supposedly guessing the outcomes of the Super Bowls, presidential campaigns, and even Elon Musk's Twitter takeover. Well, this time, guys, Netflix, I guess, is the one that's predicting the future because you all know about the train derailment that just happened earlier, right? Okay, well, this report that I'm fixing to read was put out by the New York Post just days ago, and I find it very interesting, and I thought you all might too. Deadly Ohio train derailment eerily predicted on Netflix. Scary. By Brooke Cato, February 14th, 2023. It seems that Netflix movie White Noise somehow eerily predicted the train derailment in Ohio earlier this month, as the fiery crash and fictional blockbuster share some of the same details. Now, East Palestine, Ohio, that's where the actual train derailment happened. There's a resident there, Ben Ratner, who also played an evacuee extra in the movie White Noise that was produced last year. He told people that the situation was scary. Talk about art imitating life. This 37-year-old father of four told the outlet. The 2022 film is set in a small town where Adam Driver's character, Jack Glatney, is a Hitler studies professor. Husband to Babette, played by Greta Gerwig, he is forced to navigate his family through a toxic airborne event after a train derailment mere miles away from their home. And you can just about drive yourself crazy thinking about how uncanny the similarities are between what's happening now and in that movie, Ratner stated. Created as fiction, the flick based on the 1985 book of the same title strikes haunting similarities to the East Palestine, Ohio disaster that occurred less than 2 weeks ago. Now, I'm assuming this is pictures from the movie, guys. It says the White Noise train crash erupted into flames and sent toxic black clouds into the air. That sounds very similar to what has just recently happened. In the film White Noise, Driver's fictional family must evacuate their home after a toxic airborne event threatens their lives. On February 3rd, about 50 miles from Pittsburgh, the small town of 4,700 people was shocked by the catastrophic derailment of a train carrying toxic materials. Igniting into flames, the blazing train sent plumes of smoke into the air above the crash, and nearby residents were urged to evacuate their homes and flee. The train was reportedly transporting, and there's a lot of these I cannot pronounce, I'm not even going to pretend to, okay? The train was reportedly transporting vinyl chloride, phosgene, hydrogen chloride, among other chemicals. The 50-car derailment burned for multiple days and posed an explosion threat early on, but the emergency has since been de-escalated last week. Evacuation orders were lifted, but reports of nearby animals falling ill and dropping dead still circulate. On Tuesday, officials announced that more toxic chemicals were present in the train cars than initially believed. Ethylene glycol, monobutyl ether, ethahexylene, pink elephants, guys, and isobutylene were among the other toxins on board, which can pose adverse health reaction ranging from minor irritations to bloody urine or nervous system depression. The Environmental Protection Agency is currently working to screen the air and homes to ensure the safety of neighboring residents, adding that they had not yet discovered any concerning levels of toxins. While officials deem the area safe so far, White Noise, the movie, now hits a little too close to home for Ratner, both literally and figuratively. I went and tried to watch the film a few days ago and couldn't, he said. It wasn't something I wanted to be entertained by because for us, it's a real life situation. But this isn't the first time a fictional work has seemingly predicted real life events. And then it gives a report that says while residents were urged to evacuate at first, the orders have since been lifted as EPA continues to monitor the air quality. And I don't know about you all. I don't know what reports y'all have watched or what you haven't, but I just got through watching one where this lady, she has a camera on the back of her house that points to her chickens, and it shows her chickens are up and running around and doing just fine the day of the where they exploded the train, because the government did that on purpose. It was like a controlled burn. But anyways, the very next day, her chickens were all deceased, and nothing happened to them. It wasn't like a wild animal got to them or anything. They were literally sitting in their nesting boxes, and they just like they went to sleep. But I didn't know who had heard about this or who hadn't. And maybe things like this doesn't bother you. It does. It bothers me to know that things are being predicted a year in advance before they ever happen. I don't know if that's prediction or if somebody just knows something and they make a movie about it because they know that that movie is going to blow up after it happens in real life. That may sound silly to you all, but it sounds like reality to me. I'll catch you on the next one. Have a great day, guys.